Good morning to all. Myself Badi Alekhya, Assistant Professor AIML Department, RMD Engineering College. In the previous session, we discussed that what is the importance of feature engineering. In this video, I will show a demo on feature engineering using Google Colab. Let us discuss with the example. I am considering one real-time data set and I explain with how the feature engineering concepts will be implemented in that particular data set. So now I am connected to the Colab environment. So from my drive I am importing the code. For importing the code from your drive, you have to use this code. You can import your drive, and then these are all the packages we are going to use to implement any machine learning model. Here NumPy will represent numerical Python, which is supporting the mathematical calculations, scientific calculations, and pandas for data analysis, Python for data analysis, creating data frames or generating any data frames and data sets in your given model. The pandas plays a very important role. Matplotlib and Seaborn will be used for data visualization, and here in the missing number for visualization, so already in the first unit we discussed that how we how much of importance we are going to give to maintaining the missing values and outliers in your data set. If you are not properly handling the missing values and outliers in your data sets, it will leads to poor performance in your accuracy of the model. So for that also, to visualize that how many number of missing values present in your data set, we have a separate package called missing numbers. So in this especially these demo is mainly concentrate how we are going to handling so missing values in the given data set, how we are going to improve the quality of data set by replacing these missing values with from relevant features. So these in this particular video for demo, I downloaded the data set from Kaggle. So those who are interested, just create an account under Kaggle. There you have lot of data sets which will be helpful to practice in a real-time environment. So try to utilize the data sets available in Kaggle. I am also taking the data set from Kaggle only. Here I am loading the data set here. So if you after creating these things, so just a minute. Here I have two data sets, trained DF and test DF. So my drive I am going to run these things. If you see, observe here, train df.head, it will be displaying the first 5 rows present in your given data set. And after that, if you want to see what type of information is present, if you observe that under Titanic dataset, what are the features is present here: passenger ID, surveyed passenger, class name, sex, ages, ship sampling, patch, ticket, fare. These are all these things we call it as features. So if you want to display the information regarding the features present in your datasets, what's the syntax you are using is info. The method with which we are using to display the number of features present in your data set will be displayed by using this info method. So it will display that what are the attributes or feature name features present in your data set. So now I am going to check how many number of rows and columns present in our data sets. Here we have this many. This is the shape of your data sets. By using this thing we can find out that things. Here I am using that if I want to drop, I can drop that particular thing. So here I am not going to concentrate on those things. So just I am going to displace the unique values of cabin here. So here if you are going to displace what are the values presented under the cabin feature is, these are all the values presented under the cabin feature. If you observed in this particular display, some of the values is NaN, it's not a number. This is a missing value, it's a missing values. This NaN represents missing values. So if I run this, what is the meaning of this particular code is, if I run this particular feature, so under my data set, trained data set, if I see the feature cabin, under that feature cabin how many number of values are null. So it's not missing values, how many number of missing values is present, that will be displayed by using these two functions. How many number of null values, that total sum is totally 687. Imagine the Titanic ships, if there are cabins is present A, B, C, D, E, there is a number for the sequence. If the persons present on the sun deck, they don't have any cabin numbers, so their values are missing entries in the given data set. So that missing entries we have to concentrate, and we are applying the feature engineering on that data set. So here I will find out that how many number of null values present under the this particular cabin feature is 687. Entries are not have any entry, that means missing values present in the given data set. Just understand the scenario. I take a data set, under that I consider one feature cabin. So if it is a cabin means you have a number, some of the entries is represented as it is some missing values are present. How I am going to handle that missing values, let us discuss that. How many number of missing values will be presented in your data set, will find out by using this method is null dot sum. If you observe here, same things again we are going to find out for some features. So for displaying how many number of numerical features present in your data set, how many number of categorical features present in your numerical features, if your feature will consist of numerical values, that we cannot call it as numerical feature. Categorical means, so either is you can take that the first class, second class, or otherwise name of the particular person. So these things we call it as categorical features. Under from our data set, survey, precast, age, SIP sampling, patch, fare comes under numerical features representing value. Name, sex, ticket, cabin, embarked will consisting it as categorical features. So here I displayed that total, among the total data set, in which column lot of missing entries are present, missing values are present. So if I calculate that survey, there is no missing entries. Parent class, for age 177 or missing entries. For cabin, more number of missing entries is there. So to improve the quality of data set, which two features we are going to concentrate here? Cabin feature we are going to concentrate, and age feature we will concentrate on age feature or cabin feature. So in this example I concentrated on cabin features. So in another thing is also there, if in the data set, if the string, that value, that particular value is equal to T, means that T will represents the captain of that particular ship. So that will also, it has to accept that conditions also we can mention. Here start we are using some missing number package. So that missing number package, the missing number dot matrix, it is going to represent. How visualize this in the given data set, which feature have more number of missing values. So either in the top, if you observe that graph numerically, we see that without visualization I can see that by using this function name is null dot sum, These will displays that how many number of missing entries. For age 177 missing entries is there, for cabin 686 and embark 2. So how to visualize the missing entries, by using which package we can visualize the missing entries in the given, sorry, visualize the given text like this. If you observe survived, there is no missing entries. Where if some straight lines is coming as, there is some missing entries in this particular age. Here also lot of missing entries will be presented under the cabin. This is one of the important package which is used to visualize the missing entries present in the given data set. So here I am using some things that the missing entries, if the person is presented on the sender, I am going to replace that missing value with yes here. So I think so you get a clear understanding uh, how much of importance we are going to give to the features. If the features if are not correctly properly arranged in your data sets, it will lead to poor performance in your accuracy of the given model. So how just give a small introduction how to handle the missing values, how to handle the missing features in your data set in this demo. I think so it will be understandable for you. In the next sessions we will discuss the different concepts of feature extraction algorithms, how they are going to handle by hands-on sessions.